Welcome back to Friday Night Rivals, Countdown to Kickoff edition. Danny got a chance to sit down with the man in charge himself, Eddie Bonine, who has been a great dignitary of high school sports in the state of Nevada.
And for Eddie, it's all about the kids. And that's what we talked about, how to protect them. You get injured in football, that's part of the ball game. But how and what they do, what their look and feel about concussions and their protocol when it comes to injuries, they have that all deciphered, and that's what he talked to us about.
Here's Dan's chat with Eddie Bonine.
I'm with Eddie Bonine, the Executive Director of the Nevada Interscholastic Activities Association, better known as the NIAA. We know it as that. A lot of people really don't know what the NIAA does. They know that you're the governing body, but I think maybe we take a little bit of time in explaining what the NIAA does and how they do it.
As you mentioned, we're the governing body for the state association across the state of all of our high schools. In fact, now we have 109 member schools across our state. Our participation numbers are up over 40,000. 3,000 certified, nationally certified coaches, and about 1,700 plus nationally certified officials. So we stay busy.
When you look at your head office, you have 4 people. You have an assistant down south in southern Nevada, where there are more schools in the north. But I'm not trying to just pat you on the back, but people need to realize how much work is done with the NIAA and the limited amount of people you have.
Well, Dan, I'm going to tell you this. We're only as good as the people that are out at the schools, the athletic directors, athletic administrators. They're the NIAA. We sit here and able to do what we need to do in regards to keeping the ship going down the road, but we couldn't do it without our athletic directors and athletic administrators across our entire state.
One of the other things that's really important is our sports and activity. Why you are so bullish on the fact that there's not only sports, but activities in every school.
And Dan, there's numbers that prove, not only in our state, but nationwide, surveys and studies that have been done, the student athlete or the student involved in some form of extracurricular or co-curricular activities on their respective campuses. Their grade point averages are higher, their attendance is better, the discipline rates are lower, and overall graduation rate. If the United States used the graduation rate, or in this case, in Nevada, we use the graduation rate to send to the Department of Education in Washington, D.C. of the athletes only, it would be very impressive in regards to what Nevada does with the athletes in the graduation.
Yeah, and I want to reemphasize that sports and activities, how students don't drop out, they become involved. The more involved they are, the better they perform.
And Dan, with the activity themselves, classroom management, balancing act between classroom and the activities, we're asking those students to take 15 gallons of life and put it into a 5-gallon bucket on a regular basis. And by doing so, what we feel we're teaching them is a lifelong skill, which whether they go on to the next level to participate at the collegiate level or wherever, or just goes out and becomes a person in the job market, we're teaching them time management as well.
We thought it was important you know a little bit more about the NIAA and what they do for students, for activities, for school, and for our state. So I thought it was interesting. I hope you did. We'll be back with more of our Countdown to Kickoff after this.